Stevie is a Namja.
I'm not a Namja. Oh shit.
I just had this at the end. And this at the end.
Club hopping, dirty face, girls dropping, young money, cash, got it, and shake that ass, dump it. Hey guys, it's
Kpop Konversations.
the show where we talk about anything and everything to do with K-pop. Yeah. I'm kind of losing my voice a bit. I was ill yesterday, so I was ill yesterday. Hey guys, KpopSteve here.
It's MrGabushi.
And it's Lucas.
Just Lucas.
I have no idea what that was.
Lucas introducing the episode.
Oh, this has never happened.
Okay, so basically this episode is on K-pop idols' international potential.
Say the title.
You say the title, you just go international potential. And then I can put it in the title.
Okay, I didn't know. I've never introduced you before.
You should be watching our videos. You should know
I've been
this.
watching the videos.
You should know this.
Okay, go.
Today's episode is international potential.
Yes, Lucas. And basically what we're talking about is the K-pop, look, Korean pop music having international potential around the world. Like, obviously K-pop is very popular in Asia, but we're talking about more in the West and if it actually has a fighting chance and...
Fighting.
And K-pop idols in the West and also American K-pop idols.
Oh my gosh, you'll see what you'll see what we're talking about when we get onto that, guys.
Okay.
I'm sure you've all seen it.
You know.
We're just going to start listing examples of K-pop idols in the West and our opinions on them.
Yeah. Well, okay. Let's start with SNSD. Stevie, a group that's very close to Stevie's heart. Look at him. Look at the lips on his chest as well. What's
that?
Just the lips on his chest that we were showing. So yeah, as you know, as of recent, SNSD have been like the pioneers of this Hallyu wave. So they've been going overseas to America a lot. Hallyu wave. So they've been going over to like America a lot recently, especially in America, especially for like SM Town and like along with other SM artists. So obviously they've been down in America quite a bit.
They're also on David Letterman, which is actually like kind of a talk show. It's not incredibly popular in America.
It's fairly popular.
It's fairly popular, but compared
The guy
to
with
like
the glasses, right?
compared to like other shows, not that popular. But like they were at least like a K-pop idol actually
They were on the show.
Yeah, and it was good.
Obviously, it was like two of them talking.
It was
the whole episode.
It was a bit cringy. But yeah, all they did was like perform, and then that was it really.
Yeah.
And then they were on David Letterman, but they were also on the other show with the bald guy and the blonde woman. That was the one you're thinking of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where that was the one where Jessica and Tiffany just talking a bit before the boys. So and then like the bald guy started going, "Hey, look at me," and I was like, but like obviously it was going to be cringy, but no, it was good. They looked so good in that one. But also the remix stage they did on David Letterman was perfect as well.
What do you think of SNSD being on that show? What do you think that can do for like?
I feel like it'll just get the name out there. It's not like it's not much progression. It's just like, oh, this exists. And it really just
literally. Any publicity is good publicity.
Yeah.
So the next one we're going to be talking about is Jay Park. Now,
my boy.
Unlike other K-pop idols, he's one of the rare ones. Actually, only
I think he's one you probably actually the proper only
actively
one
promotes in America and in Korea.
Honestly, he's not that popular in America though.
He's very underground.
Yeah, very underground in America, but he's there.
He's not good really good underground. But in Korea though, he's like a hot topic because he's the bad boy.
Yeah, people will like that bad boy look with all his tattoos and his
his man boob
and his nose. That picture, that Instagram picture.
Yeah, that one got so much controversy. It's just like, come on, it's like
it's Jay Park. What do you expect?
And the next one, which happened like quite a long time ago, was the Wonder Girls and the Jonas Brothers, and some people don't actually notice. But for
I didn't notice it recently.
Yeah, like the Wonder Girls actually promoted with Jonas Brothers for a while. They went on tour with them, and they were like basically their supporting act. And also on, I believe it was Nickelodeon, Wonder Girls actually released a film called the Wonder Girls movie. This guy has no idea, but
no, it wasn't like the actual Wonder Girls though. It was
What is
Beyonce.
this? What?
It wasn't Beyonce. It wasn't Beyonce. It was
Basically, yeah, Wonder Girls actually, like, it was kind of like a documentary film, but it was like, actually, it was kind of documentary, but it was talking about how they debuted and stuff, but it was all like happy, and it was all like, yeah,
How did
it was
even get on Nickelodeon?
it was actually on Nickelodeon for like probably like a week or so. But I haven't seen it, but I've heard it's like quite cringy, and I heard like some of the members trying to speak English was quite amusing. So
wasn't it Sun that recently said that?
Oh yes, talking about Sun recently announced that like she was trying to convince JYP not to promote in America.
Actually argued with him.
It was like, why are you promoting in America? It's going to be a mess, and he was just like, no, it'll be fine.
It'll be fun. YOLO.
I mean, if you make it to Nickelodeon, you're almost there, right?
I get.
Okay, and there's also YG. You know, YG has
YG in house.
YG. They have a lot of affiliation with like American people and American artists. So there's like GD and Missy Elliott in his new album.
Dropping like
what? Dropping like what? So anyway, so there's also like 2NE1 and will.i.am. They're working together for a while.
Yeah, like one on will.i.am's tracks, 2NE1 featured on it, and then like will.i.am produced some of their songs. A couple of 2NE1's tracks as well. So they've like worked together and they're like good buddies.
Yeah. So why do you think that is though? Why is it that they're able to like?
I guess because they can speak English well. I guess
that is probably
because they're more hip hop, and I guess it's like Americans can relate to more than K-pop.
Yeah, it's true.
They can kind of get in with the cool people.
Plus the way that will.i.am is now is really similar to how 2NE1 are now.
Yeah.
Especially CL and their fashionista kind of.
Yeah. It's similar like with Jeremy. What's his name?
Jeremy Scott.
Jeremy Scott. CL's like really good mates with Jeremy Scott. But yeah, a lot of K-pop idols had tried to get in the West and stuff, but like there's been like examples like loads of times like with certain groups, but these were the most popular ones we mentioned because like these are ones who actually have done something, I guess. And now
something else to mention. There was also the song that Wonder Girls did with Akon. So they actually did a song with a person who's quite.
He's actually respected.
He's well known
in like American global music.
Yeah, like people. If you say Akon, people will know.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, I actually know Akon.
Really
rather than
lit
like
guy.
Yeah, and they actually go, oh yeah, Akon's alright.
I can say that. I'm allowed.
Rather than going, oh yeah, you know Wonder Girls, they did a song with Jonas Brothers, and everyone going,
what? Who? Why?
No, everyone just going, what?
Why Jonas Brothers? Why?
I like my favourite's Burning.
My favourite song is Burning Up. I like Jonas Brothers songs.
Oh like no,
Burning What was the first song?
Burning up for you, baby.
What was the first song they did? Oh.
SOS.
Yeah.
They actually have. I remember it was. Some of their songs are actually quite catchy. So you know.
I remember it was catchy.
Speaking about American groups, we're now going to move on.
Oh my gosh. Dun dun dun.
We're going to move on to like American wannabes, I guess. But basically, it's like Americans who are trying to be K-pop idols, and there's only a couple of examples. But jeez,
guys, please.
I'm sure you know. I'm sure you know the one.
Hot to hot. Hot to hot.
I don't know. You might have heard of Chad Future, and you might have heard some of his earlier songs, which were like a joke, and then recently he started doing decent covers. But before he became just Chad Future on his own, he was in a 5-member group called Heart to Heart, and their song was called Facebook Official.
Facebook.
Heart on your page, let's make this official. You and me, Facebook Official.
Hey, it's Chad.
Yeah, girl. It's me, Chad.
Literally, that's how he starts his verse.
Yeah, and it's just like,
hey girl, I'm Chad.
Did you know I'm Chad?
Let's touch her lips and wink.
Ooh, I got those twitch.
Various cuts.
And it's just like, it's bad. I feel like that some Korean teenagers must watch K-pop idols and like, no, yeah.
And then like,
yeah.
Girl, you're so pretty,
Especially during the ring ding dong shiny.
Yeah, like all the costumes and the cheesy. Like we look at it and we think like you guys, we might look at it and think, oh, that's quite cool. But then I'm sure like for people actually living there, just like this is really embarrassing.
This
is really embarrassing.
Yeah.
Now that's how we feel about Hot to Hot.
It's like us and One Direction.
I know.
I quite like One Direction.
I like One Direction.
I wouldn't say I'm a directioner, but I have nothing against
I like One Direction.
I have nothing
Lucas
against
is not happy right now.
Lucas is not happy at all.
It's not going to include Lucas.
Oppa Gangnam Style, dude. Okay. That's our segue into our next topic.
Talking about Gangnam Style. Yeah, you guys would know Gangnam Style kind of changed everyone's view on K-pop. But how has it changed it? What would you say?
It's made like K-pop a known thing. So before it was just like, people would only find out about K-pop if they actually actively went to look for it.
Or accidentally.
Came across it on the weird side of YouTube. Pedo face. But now, like, people are like, hey, look, this is Korean music. I wonder where this is from. And then they end up researching into Korean music and they start getting into K-pop, which is like evident if you've seen the YouTubers react to K-pop. Yeah. So that's like an example of how people have been like.
And also an example like you guys must have is when before Gangnam Style, when I told people I listen to K-pop, they were like, "What's that?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, Korean pop music." But now when I'm like listening to K-pop, they're like,
"Oh, Gangnam Style, Gangnam Style."
And now they know what it is, so I can say, no, actually, I listen to the younger, attractive men and women, and their songs are actually decent, and they're like, they give it more of a chance, I guess, because I like Korean music, love my nunas, they're like,
I actually know some people that because of Gangnam Style and because they kind of researched more about Korean music, they actually got into K-pop.
I know my feeling with that.
And then there's also the people who aren't into K-pop, but they really liked Gangnam Style, and then when Gentleman came out, they were like, oh, this is a disappointment.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, you're not really into K-pop though. You're just
the worst people, right? It's just because like Gangnam Style got global popularity, right? Yeah. No one else is allowed global popularity.
Yeah.
It's like, so I know some people like Crayon Pop because they're getting really popular. It's like, I don't want them to get popular. It's like, and then people are like, well, why? It's like, oh no, because only K-pop fans should listen to K-pop.
Yeah, like all the hate they're getting on the global version of Bar Bar Bar.
It's like, yeah, why are you making a global version? Stay in Korea. It's like, I want them to get popular. I want
everybody should appreciate their cuteness.
Everyone should love it. Oh my
fan.
Here we go. Like everyone should appreciate K-pop. I feel like so. Like when people are like, no, K-pop is my thing. It's like very similar with other fandoms like anime or certain TV shows. Like, no, anime is my thing. And it's special to me. It's like no, like millions of other people like it. Yeah, it's basically selfish. It's like no, like I can understand sometimes if you don't want to introduce some of your friends to things, they don't like it. But when other people start liking it, it's like no, you don't know anything.
You want the best for them. I mean, this is their life at the moment. And
this is how they're making money.
Yeah.
That's so sick. Do you feel like, does K-pop stand a chance? A decent chance, would you say? Let's go through it one by one. Lucas, do you feel like K-pop stands a chance in the West?
The West? Honestly, I think that because of like Gangnam Style and because of Gentleman, just because of the just mass appeal it has. Just because people know it, but honestly speaking, I think the Hallyu wave is kind of dying down. I mean, I don't like to hear it, but it kind of feels like it is because I mean, even in Korea, it's kind of moving away from what you think traditional K-pop would be. I mean, like before, it's always like synthesizers,
electronic sounding.
But now it's becoming K-pop and just normal music, like hip hop. It's kind of
or like normal Korean. It's more.
It's turning into Korean music now rather than K-pop. Yeah, we discussed this in another video.
Yeah, it's like because of Gangnam Style, I feel like all Korean music is just K-pop now. It's like when like you hear like K-rock bands, not even like CN Blue or whatever, but like other bands who are more rocky. Everyone's just like, oh yeah, it's K-pop. It's like it's kind of K-pop's become this thing now, but you just feel like it's dying down.
Yeah. What about you, Gabriel?
Honestly, I think it's just down to the person, really. Like, if you're open to listen to music that you're not necessarily going to understand the lyrics, and you can just appreciate like good music, if you look for it, because there's lots of good music in K-pop. Obviously, that's why we're K-pop fans. Like if you can appreciate that, then I think it has potential. People who will look into K-pop be like, hey, I like this song. There's loads of different types of K-pop. There's like K-hip hop. There's K-rock, and they'll like find the type that's for you. And then like, I think it has potential in that sense. So
music transcends barriers. We're not including
that comment embarrassed me.
We're not including.
We are including.
We're including that.
I'm in charge of editing. I can include.
He does what he's wants.
Yeah, for me, I know none of you care, but I'm going to say anyway. For me, I feel like the best way to compare this to is to anime, and I feel like K-pop will come up to where anime is, to the fact it's niche but very popular to the point because there's now even K-Con, which is basically just a K-pop convention in America, and
only America.
Yeah, and it's like they have.
Come to England.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I want a K-Con in England so bad.
SM Town or just anything.
Please.
And I feel like,
guys.
I feel like it's gonna just be like that for a while. Like I feel like it's just gonna end up becoming more anime. How it's still niche, but still popular of like where it is. So obviously, like in Japan, anime is very popular, but it's still viewed as a bad thing by many older people. But I feel like K-pop is a similar thing. How like older people look down and be like, oh, it's pop music kind of thing. Oh, why is our country getting popular for this? I feel like it's very much like anime. Yeah. How like a lot of people go to Japan like I love anime, and then like, all the older people are like no, appreciate our culture. And I feel like it's very much like K-pop, and I feel like it will gradually grow more and more in its niche. And that there'll hopefully be more K-cons around and stuff. And I feel like it will gradually because groups still do international concerts. Like if you think about it, because groups still come to England. Well, a couple of groups have come to England. Like I've seen EXO, I've seen 4 Minute, I've seen Big Bang, and I feel like more bands will probably do global concerts because of how they've seen how Gangnam Style has made it much more popular. But I feel like
it's opened the path.
I feel like it's going to keep in that kind of anime thing. It's still going to be a niche for.
I know what you mean.
So all right, guys. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, hit the subscribe button down below.
Leave your opinions on the topic below, especially about like SNSD and their kind of impact in America, and just basically anything about this topic.
And what group did you think had the biggest impact? And do you want K-pop to be more popular?
Is it a good thing,
or is it yours and no one else can listen?
If you guys have any other ideas for anything we could do for these videos, post a video response, because this is a new thing we're adding. Video responses. We will see your face and we will react to it in our video.
Hey guys, can you talk about this?
Literally. Yes, we will do that. Or you can just
that's so cool.
or you can just put it in the comment below.
Yeah, if you don't want to.
They don't want to see your face.
Or if you can't be bored, just be like, if you're like, then type it in the comments below. Good stuff. Okay. All right, guys. This has been KpopSteve,
MrGabushi,
and Lucas.
Yeah!
And this has been
Kpop Konversations.
So he was like,
I was good. You know that old man. He's gay.
So
I don't know. He might be switching.
He likes sausages.
We can't hang.
just crying in the mic.
Yeah, like sausages. I'm not gonna put that on fucking camera. Do you know that can actually happen?
What? You can what? Like a star. Yeah, I know.
It's weird though, isn't it?
It's such a weird idea.
What are we talking about? This is
Like,
let's talk.
Bends at the tip only.
Bend at the tip only.
Sorry. Bigs! Oh my god. Bang! I was just waiting for it. I was watching him like, here it comes, guys.